No, the game's not there. My internet. Oh wait, no, the game is there. Hello. I would like to start this stream with an apology. I think I just wiped out a billion people's streaks because our internet took a shit as soon as I went live. The number that connotes internet connection at the bottom of my OBS is jumping up and down. It's in the green now. It was red before, and I lost about 1,000 frames in 10 seconds, so I have no idea what happened. So, streaks. Some people still have them if you were there immediately. Some people won't. I apologize for loss of streaks. But otherwise, hi. Monday, we're back with more Elden Ring. Can you believe it? Even more Elden Ring. Who could have suspected that? There's a shit ton of stuff that's happened in chat, so I need to catch up. Internet said no stream today. It tried. It was red, and it was all scary, and there were numbers flashing back and forth. Okay, so let's get this started. Vulcan Ryan and DollyWhiskers, congratulations on the joint first, because you both got first because I had to restart the stream. Welcome to the chat, Nevik. Welcome to the chat, Sky. Welcome to the chat, Vulcan Ryan. Obviously, welcome to the chat, Dolly. Jade, thank you very much for the sub. You don't have to do that, but 21 months is an extremely long time. I appreciate it so much. An Upland Chorus Frog, dressed as a postman, hops to the front door of Nevik Link, dragging a giant inflatable cactus with its tiny hands. A Japanese tree frog, dressed as a postman, hops to the front door of DollyWhiskers, dragging a half-eaten box of crayons with its little hands. Jura, I don't know. I don't understand this sentence. I swear I was trying to remember your full name and just went to... Are you trying to tell me you couldn't remember the full name RightBigChimken? Is that what you're suggesting in that message? I couldn't hit it because... Strem, Jura, with the frowny face. I've hydrated multiple times. Thank you for all of the contributions. I won't be reading those out individually. A Synax, dressed as a postman, hops to the front door of Jura, dragging a suitcase full of broken umbrellas. Very useful. Jade got a free first because they pointed out that DollyWhiskers shouldn't claim the... Jade got a free first. Kara, I'm so sorry for the loss of your streak. I really am, honestly. I'm honestly quite... It's upsetting when I wipe that in that manner. A grey foam nest tree frog dressed as a postman hops to the front door of Kara, dragging a pile of soggy newspapers. But enjoyed the soggy newspapers. What am I clicking? Jade, Vulcan Ryan with the 10 streak. Nevik Clink with the 10 streak. Naked. And Ziggy with the Hydra. A rocket frog? What the hell is a rocket? Okay, no, we have to look at them. Some of these have slightly interesting names. What on earth is a rocket frog? Rocket. Rocket frog, not Rocket League. What is it? A striped rocket frog? What is a rocket frog and why is it a rocket frog? Oh, there are various types of rocket frog. I am a scrub. No, we want to go giant. I am also a giant and large, so we'll go with the giant rocket frog. Come on. Internet, you can do it. He's not very big. How big, like, that doesn't look that big. That doesn't look that big. What's that about? Okay, but we don't care. What this? What this? Oh yes, Jade. The rocket frog was you dressed as a rocket frog dressed as a postman hops at the front door of Jade Melody, clutching and dragging a tangle of old yarn with its little hands. 53 packages remain. We do whatever we want. You don't do whatever you want. Because I'm bad with names. I looked up Chimkin, but that wasn't you. No, it wasn't me. I will enjoy my soggy news. Dolly has retained their streak. Probably one of the biggest streaks in the entire community, so that's valid. 115 streams. I'm alert, continue reading. Hope the ring doesn't burn her. I mean, hope the elders don't kill. That's not either. You know what I mean. Thank you, Chura. I appreciate it. That's offensive. A frog. That is a rocket frog, and it's apparently a giant one, and I don't believe it. But that's it. That's it for the frogs. We picked out the one with the funniest name. Ox. Hope you're doing well. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. We are back with Elden Ring. I've basically said that this is all I'm streaming until I'm done, and I'm sticking to that as a rule. We're back, everybody. Sky Lakara, mountain chicken! An actual mountain chicken. Somebody pointed these out in the Discord today. I was aware of mountain chickens. Let's get the mountain sorry, we're almost done in Google. Let's get the mountain. Are you going to do all the bosses? I'm going to try. We're going to be here a while. Look at hit. No, that's a ditch frog. Commonly known as the mountain chicken. Look at him. Look at it. That's only that's a face only a mother could love. I'm sad my favorite game is broken for 4 months now. I can't play it normally because the main game settings are broken. Which game is your favorite game? Really? City Skylines is broken? I'm honestly surprised. They are in a threatened state. That's sad. The mountain chicken is nicknamed such after being preyed upon as a local delicacy on the islands of Montserrat and Dominica, where it is found. It supposedly tastes like chicken, if the name didn't give that away. But yeah, mountain chicken. Very excited. Yeah, we're back in Elden Ring. My current plan, or at least I'm working on it until I burn the heck out, is to finish Elden Ring on stream. I want to do all of the bosses. I want to play as much of the content as I physically can on stream, and it will take the place of most of my stream slots until I am done or burnt out. There are a couple of games that I will be flexing into if I do experience burnout, like for a couple of days here and there, but at the moment, it's easy sailing. I streamed 8 hours on Saturday of Elden Ring and then another 5-ish on Sunday. I'm just having such a nice time, Ryan. I have 40 mods and 20k assets. I should have expected it, to be honest. That's quite a lot of mods. Let's get straight into it. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. My entire community are highly trained professionals when it comes to telling you that they're proud of you. It is entirely important that people are told that on a regular basis, and I've trained my community just so. So if you've achieved anything big or small, let us know. A big achievement could be beating the hardest boss you've come against in the Elden Ring DLC. A small achievement could be realizing that this game is super hard, but still enjoying your time whilst playing it. I had City Skylines. I have still never played City Skylines, Ziggy. Are we still allowed to be friends? Ox, Ziggy, my mod, is massively into City Skylines. Some might say too much. Okay, my plan for today, I want to go check out this, whatever this is. I want to go up through here, and I want to see this main gate, because I'm assuming when I get to this main gate, it's going to be locked, and I'm going to have to go over to this one. But we'll find out. But I hope all is well. Please tell me about your day. Is Monday doing everybody okay? Because frick Mondays. I went to work today, and basically my entire department was out, and it was just me. That was a good time. I actually had to speak to people on the phone, and I don't like that. Okay, we killed some bats. That's a hole. What's that weapon? It's Milady. Milady. It can do this. And I can do this. It's very good. I spec'd it with the flame affinity, so it does faith damage. And it kicks ass, honestly. Considering I replaced those... Kicks ass. There's the other one in this bracket. I tried the Rolana's twin blades and I just couldn't. The one aspect being magic based is odd. I really wanted to like them. There's a lot of hype around them on the internet, so I was reading up on them. It's the fact that thank you for the bits. I appreciate it, Fee. You don't have to do that every time. Good morning. It's 9 p.m. But okay, good morning. We'll roll with that. How is Australia? The fact that one side of the Rolana's twin blade specs off faith and the other specs off magic really confused the shit out of me. If you were a dual like casting, if you used intelligence and faith, fine, but otherwise it just makes one half of that weapon just useless. Golden 6 AM, are you working today? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you practicing proper self-care? Have you had your coffee yet? Do you need a snack? Do you need a hug? I can't offer any of those things. Am I correct? Yeah, he's coming this way! I'm on holidays. Have you got any plans for the day? Why did you walk up here? That was very creepy of thing to do. The cat has just arrived as well. Also, I've been listening to Charlie XCX Brat album on repeat for almost 2 weeks now. I have no idea who that is. It sounds like a drum and bass album. Is that a good guess? I'm old and I listen to one album on repeat. And when I say one album, I have a playlist that I just listen on to repeat random songs. George is here, everybody. Let me get to somewhere safe. Not right now, thank you. George, it's very nice that you've come to visit, but I'm about to get stabbed. Okay, are we safe? Are we safe? Are we safe? Pop. Hello, Chimken and chat. I can't stay on because it's late for me, but I will chill for a bit. Hi, Boyded. George is here, everybody. You get to see it. Boyd, you've just arrived just in time. George is here. You get to see cat handshakes. Spoilers. Hey. Hey, they're over here. Sit down. Get down. Get that paw. Put your butt on the desk. Here you go. He's a good boy. How's my wonderful grandson? He's doing alright. It's pop hip-hop club music, but she also goes so deep sometimes to sympathy is a knife, and I might say something stupid also deep. George is doing real well. We feed him real good, so he doesn't have problems. Look at that tongue. We have an automatic cat fountain, and he alerted me this morning because this automatic cat fountain is meant to make Dolly's phone vibrate. Dolly was fast asleep, so we hadn't heard the notification that the fountain had run out of water. And this bloody cat, I get out of the shower and he stood there in the hallway looking at me. He doesn't do that. He tends to stay in bed with Dolly up until the point that I go to work. And I come out of the shower this morning, he's looking at me. I was like, what's up? What's up, George? And then he walks all the way to the water fountain that stopped and sort of looks at me and then looks at the fountain. I think I'm training a sheepdog of some kind. I thought dogs were meant to be that intelligent. What are you doing? That's the PC. He's now stood with his looking directly into the PC. What are you doing? There's no more treats here. People came for me to play Elden Ring. I mean, I filled up the water straight away, and because I was in a rush before it was before work, I filled it up with bottled water. So this cat has been drinking bougie all day. This cat's been drinking spring water. Yes, we also here to watch George. He really likes to rub his face on this microphone to make the muff fall off, and the only way I can stop it from happening is to press my nose on the other side of it. It's a game we play. What's up? Yeah? You're gonna yell? I need to get you a tiny little microphone. I don't think that's never gonna come through the mic. What's happening? Can I play my game? Come over here. You gonna sit? I think he just wants to fuss him. Okay, we're in the fussing period of the stream. I've only been live for 23 minutes. There's been a small amount of gameplay. Somebody needs to gift Chimken a tiny mic. I've hidden him now. You can't see him. No, you really aren't going to leave, are you? What's happening? I was looking for if anybody knows a good brand of tiny mic. I'm more than willing to take recommendations because I did look at the time and they were it was quite hard to pick out which one would be better. He's just, what are you staring at? You just sat there looking at my hands. Yes. As soon as I start playing, you're going to want to be stood in front of me again, aren't you? Is this what it's like to have children? As a non-parent, I don't actually know what it's like. They just want to stand in the way when I'm doing something. I'm going to slowly sneak back to the game. You can see him. I'll leave the rectangle webcam up so you can see him. He's a good egg. Okay, the giant fellow is over there. That's fine. Okay. You can't honestly expect me to fight the giant worker man here. I've yet to fight one and they're scary. Is he down there forever now? Fine, we just continue. I was expecting a boss of some kind here. Why is the entire... Oh! Nice try. Holy shit! They caught up with me. As a non-parent and non-pet owner, I have absolutely no idea but many opinions on these topics. I don't think... He is our son, but I don't think he'll be going to university anytime soon, so I don't have to worry about raising funds for that sort of thing. I don't know what he's sat behind me sniffing something, and God knows what it is. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna get got my flame sword out this time. Let's go recover my points. Sorry, your farts probably? Wow! I don't fart. I'm basically the queen in that regard. The queen never farted either. Not once have I ever farted. I live in constant fear that one day I will really loudly on mic while streaming and I'll never live it down. Like, I've only ever seen people burp on stream. I've never seen people fart really loudly. Do not send me links to people farting really loudly. George, not really. George. There goes 125 points. Runes, whatever. What is this? What are you doing to me right now? Now he sits. And then he sits back there like nothing happened. Let's try that again. If I get to that point a second time and he comes out, give him treats. I gave him treats. You've got stuff on his shelf. George did nothing wrong. Oh, I'll put the treats here so he can't see them because he's effectively sat next to them. George did lots of things wrong. I need this. Do not put me. Thank you, wife. Okay, let's try this again. Move the stuff you've got on his shelf. It's been there for weeks. He doesn't want to be on the shelf. You want to, as soon as I get to this camp and it's complicated, you just want to be in my face. It's this, he just immediately wants to be in my face as soon as I get to the hard bit. That was a waste. I didn't have any damage. He's looking at me, and it's very unnerving. He's looking at me with his cold, dead eyes. Disappointed that you don't stay in the bin and the lips keep moving while you were talking. That's because you said he was had his. He does. He's got shark eyes sometimes. He's got like the cold dead eyes of a killer. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, George? Nope. That's enough. Are you going this time? He's going this time. And he's gone. Okay. I'm concentrating now. Elden Ring, everybody. Evil Seedlet, welcome to chat. How's it going? Heading for this big ominous castle. Good. You found these pesky rings yet? They were in your something witty response. Insert witty response here. I found them up my ass. No, that's not right. I can't think of anything witty to respond to that. I'm not having my best day with the wit. Drawstring Mesmer Fire Grease. Thank you for the TLB! Thank you for the contribution, TLB. Onwards to 1 million. I'll buy a car for the first person that hits 1 million channel points. That's not true. I don't have enough money to buy a car. Don't hold me to that. As expected, I think this gate is going to be closed. There was nothing there, so I can take that off the map. Suddenly everybody starts saving hand over fist because I said about the car thing. I don't have enough money to buy all of you cars. I don't have enough money to buy any of you cars. If I had enough money to buy a car, I'd have a nicer car myself. Okay, up we go, I guess. Was anybody else expecting this castle? The Shadow Key. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting something. Are we immediately having a boss fight up here? Is that a boss room? I might be about to lose my points. Have we immediately arrived? This looks like a boss. If this isn't a boss room, I'll eat a shoe. Yeah, there it is. Golden hippopotamus! I mean, that could have gone better. Warm-up time, I guess. Okay, this time we 100% know it is, so we'll do the power-ups before we go in. Fuck's sake. Okay, he's not. What the ever living shit is that? Porcupotamus. I like that. I like porcupotamus. I can't even say it. Porcupotamus. Porcupotamus. Also, there's one grace there, and there's one grace here. Seems a bit counterproductive to have two graces that close to each other. More grace is more better. I mean, probably. I probably have a level, so let me just pop some shit. Not rushing me. So I have news to share. My desk arrives tomorrow instead of next week. Holy butts. Are we getting a return to stream by Jura? Is that what's happening? To celebrate everybody, to celebrate Jura getting a new desk, having just moved house, go drop them a follow. Watch their content. I dare you. You know, you can make friends with them. They'll come into all of your streams. They'll hydrate you. I mean, I cover a new desk as well. I'm right there with you, Sealer. I want a stand-up desk. No streams this week, but next week. Okay. I'll put it in my calendar. I will be there with bells on. Even if I'm working, I'll be there with bells on. But don't tell my work that I listen to people's streams while I'm at work, because that might be bad. You can make me stand. Yeah. Oh god, you're having a channel point redeemed to make it go up and down. Imagine a standing desk that you could trigger with a channel point redeem. No such a thing is utterly inconceivable. We have not been abandoned. Mesmer is the son of America. The Grace would never abandon her own flesh and blood. That's ominous. Hi, friends. Yes, I wish I could, but I have to do it manually. I bet you could do it with enough technical wizardry. I bet you could pull it off. I need to go sit at this Grace to get my I need to level up. I sat down and didn't level up. Did you kill any dragons? I have not killed any dragons today. I did that. I started because I hadn't gone to. I needed some more ball bearings, Ryan. So I went to Farum and I did a bunch of dragon kills off stream because I don't think I can relive the number of dragon kills I did yesterday. That was a lot of. That was just so many dragons, so many dead dragons. I mean, someone could probably do it. Get one of those. Have you seen those magical light switches that you control with your phone? Like, it's a box that you stick over a regular light switch, but you trigger a button on your phone and it triggers the little robot that sat on the light switch. I bet there's an app that you could hook up to channel point redeems that would do that. I wouldn't recommend it though. Imagine, honestly, imagine chat having the power to lower and raise your desk. They would do it so many times, the entire thing would break. And then you'd probably be stuck like halfway between standing and sitting. I don't know those. I've seen people with lights that you could change color with point redeem. Yeah, those are like, I think they're Philips Lumiere or something like that, like Luma or Lunimima or something like that. Let them do it by percentages. Oh yeah, like raised desk 75%. That just doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, that actively seems like an atrocious idea. That would get broken so quick. I'd also just put a timer and use limit on it. True, but that would be boring. Don't be boring. Oh my god, stop being boring. If it's not going right, is there really any point in getting a standing desk? Got him. I'll do it if you remove your hydrate timer. No, because you just sit there. No, because that's no. That's just giving you a reason to come into my chat and spam a button. Because I won't, like, if you came, like, the removal of the hydration timer would make hydration obsolete. Like, you would just spam it and I would be sat here going, I can't drink that amount of water. I'm sure it wouldn't just be me. Yeah, that's why there's a timer on it in the first place. I think TLB discovered it one day, didn't have a timer, and spammed it 9 million times. The difficulty is it had a sound effect on it. It's a good way to test people's initiative, because if you go into a stream and find out that their hydrate button doesn't have a cooldown, you just spam it until they either turn off the hydrate command or put a timer on it. I go into new streamers' chat spreading the knowledge just by doing that. Oh god, this doesn't look very friendly, does it? You know what? I'm gonna go see what that big gold tree's about. There it is. I put a timer on everything because I know how people are, including me. Yeah, that's the thing. It's why I have a kill switch for the animations that make my camera move around the screen. If I don't have a kill switch, people would sit there spamming it and it would break. And each of those need like a 15-minute segment to be able to go all the way around before they can play again. It would just break. Egg toss would be ruined. Pinball. So many animations. I've got a lot of spare time on my hands. By a lot, I mean very little, but you know. Why are none of these reacting? odd. Talisman of Lord's Bestowal. Aha. Increases poise after flight. No, that's not that exciting. Got it. Golden Vow. So there are 2 doors from here. There's this one. Let's not go that way just yet. And there's this one over here. I'm back. One of my favorite musicians released a new song. It confused me because she's gone. Rip Sophie. I don't know how it got released. Guess it's her brother. Yeah, they do that, right? People find... It's how Chester Bennington from Linkin Park continued to release music for quite a while after he died. Personally, I didn't like that. They basically went through and found all they basically went through the Linkin Park history and found a bunch of songs that they'd recorded and then never actually released. And the difficulty was, I feel like they weren't released for a reason, because as much as he was dead and it was very sad, I felt like the songs weren't their best. Is this new one good? Okay, gotta go. Have a great stream, everyone. Have your time zone. Voided Main, go to bed. Go to bed, Voided Main. Also, Jury, if you're still here, go to bed. I am bed, thank you. You're in bed. Hello to Jura's bed. That's it. That's all I've got. I have nothing. I have no insightful information about beds. Does anybody have any interesting bed facts? Is there such a thing as an interesting bed fact? This and more next time on RightBigChimken's podcast. It's good. It was an unfinished song. Her brother finished the production, I think. Oh, that's nice. Bed's comfy. Yeah, well, yeah, I get that. I don't think anybody has ever turned around and gone, wow, I really hate my bed. Like, by all means, if it's old and needs replacing, you might get it in that situation, but in what other situation? What's through this door? Hello? That's an ominous table. That is extremely fragile. Bed bugs. Hello, Ashen One. I'm tarnished in this game. Ashen One is the previous game, right? There's a dead dude just lying around. Oh, have we gone... We were here before. Come full circle. There's the tree. And the Hat Wheel. What's fun about beds? You know how this is. Ox, you know exactly how this is gonna go, and you know exactly how this is gonna go. I'll do the Hat Wheel first, just so we can see it. Vulcan Ryan is actually very relevant because that is a Vulcan Ryan. That is a let me show you. It's an Elden Ring hat that is now hiding behind my other hat. There we go. I've got an Elden Ring hat on. Okay, we all know it's gonna go and we're here for it. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I'll put a timer on. I'll look directly in the camera. Toast, fee, fi, fo, fum. I'm just doing my pre-pronunciation tests. Okay, everybody, this is 1 minute about the fun things you can do in bed. Well, first, you could eat a pizza in bed, but I would be very careful not to use the sheets as a napkin. You could eat a pepperoni pizza. You could eat a regular cheese pizza. You could eat a ham and mushroom pizza if that is your preference, but you could 100% do that in bed. If you're feeling adventurous, you could order some KFC. I personally, it might shock a lot of people considering I'm a chicken and I talk about eating chicken nuggets a fair amount of times, have never eaten KFC. I've been in the proximity of KFC being eaten, but I have never had the joy of eating it myself. So if you have any sort of like amazing KFC ideas of food that I could order and it'd be absolutely fantastic, let me know. Still 16 seconds. Okay, what else could you do in bed? You could eat biscuits. Like sometimes you can't take your medications on an empty stomach, so you could eat a biscuit whilst in bed and then take your medications and then roll over and go to sleep, because it's very important to avoid stomach ulcers by eating something before you take high dose medication. Don't eat a deep dish. All the pizza. KFC is okay. KFC is mid. I eat with a fork and knife with my bed. I hope it's normal to have full meals in your bed. I mean, honestly, if you want to eat in your bed, no judgment. No judgment. You all thought I was going to talk about sex. What's the most fun thing to do in the backseat of a car? Fucking hell. You can also become a burrito in bed. Highly recommend. Okay, so this is the next one. Fun things to do in the backseat of a car. The best and most exciting thing you could do in the backseat of a car is get in your car and drive to the Lego store. And I'm talking, take several £100s with you, because what you're going to do at the Lego store is you're going to buy the biggest Lego set you could possibly find. We're talking Death Star. I would say Hogwarts, but let's not talk about Hogwarts, turf shit and everything like that. It's still Pride Month. Then you're going to go back to your car, right? And before you get in your car, you're going to have brought a tray with you. And you're going to empty all of the pieces of Lego onto the tray so you can sort them. And in the back seat of your car, you're going to be building a Lego Death Star. Bring a friend. It could be absolutely a fantastic time. I'm sure it would not lead to a loss of Lego pieces, because imagine building a Lego Death Star in the backseat of your car and like losing one integral piece between the cushions, and you would never recover from that. I don't think it would be an absolute catastrophe, especially when you consider the Lego Death Star set is like £700. You can't drive. If you're tall enough, you can drive from the backseat of a car. Disclaimer. Do not attempt to drive from the backseat of your car. I'm sure if you're tall enough and the car is small enough, you could do that. I'm pretty sure I could drive from the backseat of our car, Dolly, if you think about it. Maybe just about. The irony is we have an absolutely tiny car because it is still the first car I ever owned. There's a seat in the way. Remove it, you plum. How would you work the pedals? I am 5 feet tall, Chim. I'm 6'6". For context, I am 6'6". If the car is a small car, a 6'6" man could probably sit on the back seat and do something with the pedals. You plum? How much is it in 2 meters exactly? Or like 198, 1.98? If the car is small enough, a large enough man could drive from the back seat, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that's a safe thing to do. Him as a large man. I love how in British English you can call people a random thing as a light insult. Now I say plum. I'm increasingly using plum. I think it's a content creation thing. I've started using plum more when I've been speaking to people in the Discord. I think it's because 95% of my audience is American. And every time I say you plum, I sort of like geo-tag myself by going, yeah, he's British, he's calling people a fruit. He uses cut plum quite a bit. Avatar series, the blue... Okay, 1 second, let me just catch up with chat because there were some bits. We got some pinball going on. What if I don't have any pounds? I demand a redo. No, we did. We covered the car thing. MX Phoenix, a Japanese tree frog dressed as a postman, hops to the front door of MX Phoenix, clutching, dragging a jar of fake spiders. Why is it always spiders? We need a redo on the backseat one. We do not need a redo on the backseat one. I would like to point out, you don't get, like, do they do KFC drive-through? Because at the end of the day, you could get in the front seat of your car. No. The KFC was the bed one. No, I refuse. I've covered it. We've got a new one anyway. I need to talk about the Avatar series, Blue People, not the cartoon. What the hell do you say about that? It's been like 15 years since I watched it. Redo. Okay, we're gonna make this one extra filthy because we made the bedroom one not about sex. Timer button. When a blue person loves a blue person, they climb up a fucking tree, and then, for some reason, based off the lore of that universe, they interconnect their ponytails together. And to a certain degree, I kind of grasp that as a concept, but you have to kind of think that if they're able to pilot, like, horses and shit with it, like, is there some sort of, like, mind control shit going on? So when you're having sex as a blue person avatar person up a tree, if you're plugging your ponytails into each other, are you effectively controlling your partner in some way, or is that like a mind interlock thing? Because when you're flying on one of those blue person bird things and then you plug it in, are you effectively having sex with a giant bird, or is there, like, are you giving it instructions? Because in the same way, could you then give instructions to your blue person girlfriend using your ponytail sex? That is 1 minute. Or boyfriend, yes, or other. Thank you for this TED Talk. That was more than 30 seconds. That's just gonna be, that's just that clip. If that clip triggers, if that clip triggers, that's just gonna be half of a conversation about me having people having sex as blue people in trees. Also, I think I'm getting an op sometime in the summer. I wish you the best of luck. I was meant to get it operated on my tongue after I had an appointment, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you'll hear about your operation in 6 weeks." It's been like 9 months. To bask in the fact that, and here is a here is a do-over of what you're gonna do in the backseat of a car that's really fun. Okay, to be 100% safe, you're going to drive from the front seat of your car. You're going to go to Costco, right? You're going to go into Costco. I've never been personally, but you're going to order a slice of pepperoni pizza. You're going to order a hot dog, and you're going to order one of the chicken bakes. And what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the back seat of your car. You drove in the front seat because apparently chat needs to be really specific about that. You're going to get into the back seat of your car. So you're in the back seat of the car with your pepperoni's pizza slice, your hot dog, and your chicken bake. And you're going to cut the side of the chicken bake open, and into that chicken bake, you're going to put your hot dog. So you've effectively got a chicken bake hot dog roll. And on top of that, you're going to scrape the top of the pizza. So that's the cheese, the pepperoni, maybe a little bit of the base, and you're going to put that all along the top of the hot dog of the Costco hot dog pepperoni cheese bake slice thing, and then you're going to eat that shit. And based off the TikToks that I've seen on this subject, that is probably the best thing that you could do in the backseat of a car. Damn, what's with the tongue? I have like I injured the end of my tongue. And tongues are weird, and we were concerned it was something a lot more serious. But I have basically, like, it's like scar tissue right on the tip of my tongue where I've caused an injury, and it basically constantly heals. So every once in a while, I'll bite it off because it's at the end of the tip of my tongue, and accidents happen. Every once in a while, I'll bite it off and it'll bleed a little bit and stop, but then it heals again, and then it's like a revolving door of me injuring my tongue. but they apparently can operate it out. They can literally like take the segment out and sort of get rid of it. But it's like you're healing in your like I injured it. It was like a cut or whatever, and it just healed over, and it just continuously heals over regardless, and it just never goes away because it's it's like a constant state of injury. But yes, there's the car do-over. Is everybody okay? Can I play Elden Ring now? Do I have your permission? 58. Do we have an ad? We've got an ad coming up. 3.5 minutes till an ad chat. Thank you for all of the redeems. Are you getting a split tongue? I'm not getting a split tongue. They will literally, what's the word? Biopsy it out. So when you get a biopsy, they basically stick I'm not sure if they stick a tube in this case and sort of like snip a bit off, but they will basically they will take a biopsy for testing of it. It's not anything serious. They've basically already confirmed that. But in the act of biopsying it, will remove 3/4 of it. So they sort of like really biopsy it. My tooth is stuck in my jaw. It can't like go out, so I need to cut the tissue and put a brace there. Anything with teeth. God gifted me with pretty good teeth. And I'm so happy he did. Like, I've got a few fillings, but they're very straight. I've got a few fillings, but they're very straight. Are you gonna go run on errands? Bye, Kara. I'll see you soon. But yeah, I've got very straight teeth. No, I'm not going to show you my teeth. Let's not turn this wet. It's already been weird. Let's not make this too weird. A painted reed frog? Wow. I also need to remove my wisdom teeth. I've had friends that have had that done. Again, the weirdness with my own mouth. Mine never came out. Like, they've just never appeared. They're there. You can feel them if you feel my jaw, but they've just never done anything. I think it's called, like, impaction or something like that. Maybe it's your fault I have sheep teeth. You got all the good teeth. I keep all my best teeth in a jar by my bed. You know this. You're going to be my wife. Impaction, yeah, with the wisdom teeth. They just never did anything. Everybody. I remember being like 18 and everybody going like, "Oh, my wisdom teeth are hurting." Da 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 da. Didn't get that. Nothing ever happened. I wonder how you would look without your beard. About, yeah, like 12. For a big enough financial donation, I will shave my beard off, but it's not happening anytime soon. And it would have to be a lot. I might do it for charity sometime. How much? If the community could raise £1,000 for an ME charity, I would consider shaving my beard off. $1,000 at least, yeah. If the entire community could come together and raise £1,000 that we could put towards a charity of like an ME charity, the DollyWhiskers' disability, I would shave my beard off. It's probably I'm planning on doing a proper. I did sort of a loose charity stream before when we played the crab game. I'm probably going to do an official one sometime before the end of the year, and that will probably be my highest tier. If we can raise £1,000 or for charity money, I will shave my beard off, and I'll probably even do it on stream, which will suck. But the difficulty is, this is also I'm 18. I already have dead teeth. It's pretty bad. There's an ad. Like without nerves, ad break, yeah. I mistimed that. I wasn't paying attention. What do I do now? I need to... Who the fuck is that? Okay, we can't go up there yet. I don't know what that's about. I have nothing. Like, how many teeth are we... Is teeth a subject? Do you have a beard, Phoenix? Can everybody in chat come together? Oh, two's not 18. Like, be careful, but 18, 2 teeth at 18 like that is... I know, I've known of worse people, worse off people. Just be careful moving forward. Yes, I can level up. I love the stream title. Did you see the... Did I leave it as... Did you see the sloppy display last night? That was a lot of dragon murders yesterday. I'm sort of running down the timer because I sat here partway through. And Shadow, I killed several other dragons off stream today because I pushed into another part of the game. For some reason, I've hit the dragon killing part of the game. Oh, I'm just watching that ghost get killed by the hippo. Broke that. We've got 1 minute. I'll fight my way back up the stairs. Ow. Let's start as we mean to go on. Fully healed. I really... seconds. I'm not scared of peeling my teeth anymore because I'm not scared of anesthesia injections. Yuck. Yeah, let's not talk about needles. That's a major problem for certain people, so don't talk too much about needles, please. 11 seconds and then I can go kill whatever this dude's doing. Hello? You're creepy as shit. What are you? What is he? He had a smithing stand, that's where I work. Did I just scam you? I had no ad break. No! I'm assuming you are in a country where he was easy though. The new type of mob. I'm very unnerved by the new type of mob. Is that... What is that? Oh, that's actually quite... That's quite cool. Specimen storehouse. That's a cool... I'm gonna see if I can get a screenshot of this. Need to reposition. I do wish this game had a photo mode. Thank you, Jira. I got it. Touch the grace. Actually remember to turn the frickin' HUD back on because I made that mistake before. Okay, there's a summoning thing. What's happening? Okay, the ghosts are throwing fireballs now. We've got a lift. Why am I killing librarians? That's the question. Ember of Mesmer. I also go to sleep now. Thank you, streaming channel. Have a wonderful time here, chat. Thank you, Jura. I appreciate it. And actually go to bed this time, yeah? Don't just sit in chat for the next 15 minutes saying that you're going to sleep. You know we can differentiate the cold sound of cold water and warm water. I didn't know that. Pixel! Wah 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 wah. Friends, hello.
Flap flap. Pixel Mya just raided with 10 viewers.
My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer. We're currently knee-deep in the DLC for Elden Ring. If you want to avoid spoilers, I do suggest you raid and run. But in the meantime, if you would like to hang out for a bit, I'd appreciate it. We're just doing some general exploration. I'm currently in a giant tower called the Shadow Keep, in a library, killing librarians with my big stick. How's it going, Pixel? How was the Outer Wilds? I hopped on for a bit when you were playing Void Space? Is it called Void Space? I didn't realize that game. I saw that game advertised. I didn't realize it had a single... Was it single player you were playing? It's awesome, 100% confused but intrigued by its mysteries. Oh! Speaking of which, it's that old man again. It's awesome. I mean, I'll take it a second look. I didn't realize it. Of the stuff that I saw, I thought it was single player. Did you have a good stream there? You doing okay?
Righteous tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am. Quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace,
yeah, it's cool. Bow
it
ties are
appears
cool.
his body
This from the man in the bow
has been
tie.
Bow ties are cool.
and taken straight to
Bow ties are
Count
cool.
Nicola. Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can.
With the best will in the world, the backstory for Elden Ring is extensive, and I could sit here for the next 3 hours explaining why we're doing what we're doing. Loosely, the Elden Ring was shattered. Pieces of it were given to these beings called Empyreans. One Empyrean was called Miquella, who was sort of encased in a giant cocoon. Miquella was kidnapped and by a creature called Moog. Mikola fled into what is now seen as the Shadow Realm, which is the one that we're in now, and we're sort of on his trail. Other than that, you have to go and kill those various Empyreans in the vanilla game, and sort of become the Elden Ring by the end of it by bringing the Elden Ring back together. That's the cliff notes. I can't. It's that you could write you could write a freaking novel. Is Yugi Boy there? No.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. What could they possibly implicate?
So yeah, we're on the trail of Mikola in the Shadow Realm. Is it the Shadow? Is it literally the Shadow Realm? Is that what it's referred to? Realm of Shadow, but it's basically the Shadow Realm. Yugi Boy. Down he goes. Okay. Currently, we're just working our way up this giant library, and I'm not entirely sold on the reason why, but who am I to judge? Shit! Oh, I got him at the same time. My mistake. And now we get to corpse run all over again. Can I remember how I got up there, though? Went around here. Ow. Ow. There it is. Right back. Nice. Okay. Pick this up. Beast horn. Alright, back to work. See you. Thank you, Shadow. Hope to see you soon. We are going to continue to struggle on. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing alright. There's been a lot of segues today. Not that I mind. I do enjoy a good segue. Not that way yet. Oh god. Nice try. I'll go round for him. Oh, okay, we're getting up. We're making progress. Another red hooded person. Door does not open. Door does not open. Shit. And we're all the way back here again. Let's go round again. Baby, turn back the hands of time. That one seems almost unavoidable. Leave me alone. How did you? These guys have followed me all the way up here. Got him. 121 back. Okay. One of those buildings that I feel like is going to have a billion nooks and crannies in it. Blessed bone shard. Discuss those lyrics, bad tattoos on leather skin, Jesus Christ on a plastic sign. Not right now. I'm gonna refund you for that one. Demisexual word. How's it going, Cyberwitch? Hope you're doing well. We are... There's a butt under that loincloth. It is very pretty. It's just... It feels like it's one of those buildings that's going to have a billion little hidden bits in it. Just a billion of them. Like... Are you coming for me? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Like this. What's this about? Is somebody gonna ambush me? No? Thought I was gonna get ambushed for a second. They're all dead. Oh. God! I just left the I just left the stream my friend was doing because the person they raided into was begging to be raided, like literally begging up and down, ridiculous. Ew. I'm not about that. I like to I have a couple of rules with raiding. I like to raid into people with low follow counts. I don't want to raid into somebody with a massive audience already because they don't need my raid at the end of the day. But begging for the raid just feels a little bit uncomfortable. We ain't out here begging. We out here, what's the word? Networking, network, make friends. Friends raid friends, and so on and so forth. Hang out in other people's chats. It's like that pick me thing. Yeah, I'm not about that. Also, whilst raiding is important, it puts a weird sort of heavy focus on the fact that you're sort of hoping that somebody else will give you their audience rather than forming your own. Okay. I think I have to walk up this man. Ow. Yay, friends. Our friend. You're all set. We don't need to talk about it in detail. I can't remember if I DM'd you, Kara, but you're all set up with the stuff that we talked about. Mysterious, I know, but it's all set up. Okay. There's an angry red man around this corner. There he is. Oosh! Making cereal, don't know why you need to know that, but now you do. What kind of cereal? Like, don't just come in here talking about food. We need descriptors. We need you to explain what type of cereal it is. If you were eating a cheeseburger, I would want to know what was in the cheeseburger. Like, the quality of the beef and so on. What kind of cereal? Okrush? I don't know what that is. Dino Bites discounted Fruity Pebbles. Valid. I have never tried them. I hope they're delicious. Hell of a name. $5 for a large bag. Like, bargains are good. Don't knock a bargain. Okay, well, I'm definitely going over there. Oh my god. Storehouse cross message. Message left by Sir Ansbach addressed to the kindred spirits who also pursue Mikla's trail. It would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onwards to the Skadu tree, barring access. However, there is no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there is another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in this keep. Which is gonna be over here. Sir Ansbach is actually outside. We have another entrance to this area. This entire building was very strangely without bosses. There was the hippo at the beginning, and then it's just been mobs. Wait for me to get killed as I walk onto this balcony. The classic soup is a mix of mostly raw vegetables like cucumbers, radishes, and spring onions, boiled potatoes, eggs, cooked meats such as chicken, ham, and... I mean, it sounds good. Served cold is it? Oh, I'm not about cold soup. I'm not about soup in general, really. I just got home, but now I don't want to get out of my car. Home as in I finished the drive home. So what? You're just sat in your car speaking to me? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, Kara. Stop being weird, Kara. Got him! Whew. What would you say if I listened to you while I'm sat in my car on a not infrequent basis? Really? Are you saying like you listen back to my VODs? Or you listen to me like when we speak usually you're in your car anyway? Are we okay, yeah, it works in two ways, right? Am I live when you're doing this? Because live, yes, okay. Well, that's fine. That's, you know. Just as long as you're driving safe and not being silly, it's fine. Don't be silly. I make no promises on the silly. Good. Secret right scroll. What is going to be at the downstairs is flooded. What's going to be at the top of this tower that I'm climbing towards? Don't. Okay. We're very high up. Look how high up we are. I don't want to fall down there. We might be getting to Sir Arnsbach. There is a NPC on the map that we seem to be heading in the direction of. Stone. I wish these guys would just go away. Do not kill me right now. Coming out of the woodwork and hucking things at me. What's this? Ooh. I mean, I don't like them as individuals, but their armor's pretty cool. It kind of really works with the... That kind of really works with the sword. What is that? Fire Knight. Have I unlocked anything else Fire Knight based? Fairly up. No, I don't think I've... Maybe I'll come across something. I kind of like it. What does it do? Does it... How is the thing that's lower than it? It's not the best stats. Is it still the best stats? Oh, that's irritating. I want transmogs. Give me transmogs, please. Who is speaking right now? I heard somebody speaking. Did I hear somebody speaking? Some level of bridge. I can use that to climb higher. Give me your pants. Nope. I really want his pants. There's definitely somebody speaking over here, right?
Now, Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. By my lord. Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Hello? Okay, I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do or not, but she did sort of attack. Okay, that's fine, we move on. I think I might have just killed an NPC. Got 40k for the privilege. A dude! Or were you the one that was speaking?
Oh. Hello.
You were
I'm afraid I'm busy.
Why could I hear your
Curse
voice
upon my lack of foresight.
downstairs?
I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy. I'm afraid I'm busy,
just
truly.
follow. Okay. $180. Moving on. The difficulty I'm having is you already found Asbach. Asbach is over here. Asbach's downstairs. My TP to Asbach. They're looking for each other in the same place.
I'm afraid I truly. I'm afraid I truly.
I mean, if they don't put reins on, I've just reset. I just killed that person on that bridge. I just reset it. Yeah, there he is. Back for a second go. Okay. We got the... Oh, this leveled up our pets. That's good. And down there to get back to the level where the bridge was. Let's not fall on our face. Whoop. Is there anything down here? This feels like there should be. No, it's a massive tease. Of course it frickin' is. Oh. Don't like it. We're a little high up for my liking. And I can hear something flapping. It's a dude down there hanging out.
By my lord. Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Doesn't look particularly structurally sound. Okay. What did Asbach say to me? Something along the lines of happy to find you here. Do I need to go? Are you trying to tell me to go and speak to Asbach? Because I could just go down the tower again. I'll go down the tower. I can't remember exactly, but my issue is I can't remember exactly where he is. It's worth it, okay. There he is. Okay, I found him. First try.
What could they possibly have in mind? The implications are...
Hand over right of... Is something coming in after me?
What could they possibly implicate?
Hand over right of scrolls.
Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tentamicola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
Did we tell this man that we killed Moog?
Righteous Tani, you have given me the art, I can hardly fathom it. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true Redmane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answer she requires. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
Letter for Freya.
Perhaps I should. This is the...
Can I read the letter? Ignore me, I'm opening other people's mail on stream. No, I can't. I can't do it. That one. Redmane Freya. Are they sending love letters to each other? Hello.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
I found him for you.
From Sir Ansbach? To me? What on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it.
What?
Which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul.
They're resurrecting
as befits
Radahn.
General Radahn, the great lion.
They're resurrecting Radahn.
Thank you. Now I finally cast off my misgivings. Give my regards to Honorable Ansbach. Tell him, if we should
They're
meet in
resurrecting
battle,
Radahn.
to face your bow would be fine enough. But to face your blade would be an honor.
Golden lion shield.
Brave warrior.
Not if we have anything to say about it. I don't think we're going to be able to stop it. Radahn sucked the first time around. Why are they bringing him back? I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. This was exciting to hear. Oh god, as long as it's not on a fucking, like, as long as the battlefield isn't a billion miles wide, and as long as he isn't riding a tiny horse. Okay, now we go back over the roof. How are you, Elsie? Okay. So, do you know which are you just responding? Because, do you know which boss we're talking about? There is a boss in this game where the battlefield's like half of the map. Like, honestly, let me show you. So, a standard boss fight, right, can be accommodated, like, at the top of this hill. Like, you could fit a reasonable sized boss fight here, and it'd be perfectly fine. Radahn's boss fight is this entire flat area. You get the idea? He was like, he was beyond Melania at the end of the game. Radahn was a big deal when people were killing him out for the first time. I remember all the talk on the internet about him. Yeah, you're gonna need a horse to get across it. There was Margit, there was Radahn, and then there was Melania afterwards. Those were the three, like, most talked about bosses in this game, I think. We're going... I think we're going over there next, but what's in here? I really just want to leap off this. There's an irrational urge to jump down the middle funnel thing. Fucking hell, the frantic healing right now. So close. He is... They got very long arms. Like, uncomfortably long arms. I need to find out what's in this goddamn tower. It's been 1 week since she looked at me. I tried to jump it, I screwed it up. You can't jump that. Cock your head to the side and say I'm angry. Cock your... What? You want me to cut? I'm angry. I'm angry. What's happening? I hope the smoking man's in this one. The smoking man? Isn't that the dude from Mass Effect? What are we talking about? Is that an X-Files reference? Oh, sorry. It's been one. Yeah, I get what you mean. These are the lines. I hope the smoking man. Is I hope the smoking man? Is that in that song? Cocked your head, never changed. I fucking hell. I know lyrics. I can sing like this is it, right? I can remember lyrics when I'm singing them, but if you ever ask me to ask about like specific lines from a song, no recollection. One week since you looked at me, something, but yeah, I can't. I know that. That's all I got for you tonight. I'm too infuriated by this guy kicking my ass. I did, however, die up here somehow, so I now have this. He's just a random NPC. You're a big bully. Thank you. Ah! Flame Spear's pretty cool. Get that together, come back and see me. Let's get together and be alright. Don't what? I think he's unique. He's the only NPC I've seen with that moveset. He is. That long range flame sniper type thing he was doing was rough. What the hell is in this big ornate room? Don't be a boss. Oh, it's just a statue. What are we up here for? Seem to have been climbing for a very long time. Next wave of ads hitting in a minute. Let me do a snooze on those ads. We'll go slightly over, I think. Go see what's behind door number 1. Something that's gonna kill me. Probably. It's a big dark room, everybody. Who ordered the big dark room? Good luck. Oh, that's not. Don't. If Ryan says it like that, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth.
Is that Mesmer?
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Oh, fucking hell. It's Mesmer.
Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold, shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I'm gonna die. This guy is supposedly harder than Melania.
The grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
This guy is supposedly this guy is the Melania killer. This guy is supposedly harder than Melania. Harder than Melania. Well, shit. How do I find myself in these predicaments? I wouldn't say that. I swear that's the thing on the internet. People are saying he's harder than Melania. The difficulty is he's flame and my sword. Am I the... Okay. We say goodbye to the points that we lost. To see some of your attacks and not get just utterly destroyed.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall
Fucking hell!
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Okay, we found the wall, everybody. I was expecting this to happen sooner or later. It's a hey, look, everybody, it's a wall! Can I summon anybody in here? Well, the points are gone, so...
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Okay, we might actively have the first boss that I summon somebody in with, because jeebus. It'd be really nice to be able to get... It'd be really nice to get like 10 feet into the boss arena. That's not worth a clip. Shit. I didn't prep or anything, we're just going for it.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I don't even see how I approach that. Damn your final form again.
The grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I don't even see her. I do not. Ready to get sick of that line? In the embrace of Mesmer's flame. That wrong.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Honestly, part of me thinks my fucking if I can get my mimic out, my mimic's doing more consistent damage. My mimic has no fear. Aha! Go get him, Mimic.
Of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Nice to give him you a second to drink some help. I don't see. I'm either taking damage from him and healing, or just getting my ass handed to me. Oh no. You got this? Stay away. No.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Got him down 1/5 at one point, but I'd 1/5 took all of my health potions. That one strike grab with an instant, like, it kills you. If he gets you with it, if he gets you with it, you're dead. I can't imagine flame attacks are gonna work. And then spamming this at him to see what happens.
suffer. A lord devoid of light.
And now we get to die to whatever
No,
he does.
Mother.
What the fuck's he gonna do in his second
Forgive
phase?
me.
I think I've got a problem.
Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
The abyssal serpent Sean. What the ever-living fuck?
Creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Fuck do you say to that? How the fuck do you avoid? That was so quick. Now generous.
Of gold shadow death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Okay, I can get him up to. I can get him into phase 2, not easily by any means, but I can do it. I missed the start.
O lifeless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Better. Right there. Ad starting soon. We're going to keep going.
If the grace of gold shall all meet death, in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame. Continuously run into my death for a little while longer. Come on with the grab.
Of Messmer's flame.
Okay.
grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Theory didn't work. Of gold shall all meet death. He was immortal
in
during
the
the grab.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
Even if there was a co-op person there, you can't knock him out of it, and it's fair, and it's 2 phases of that. Interesting that he could grab. Interesting that he could grab my mimic though. I'm not.
Gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
The difficulty I'm having, right? I knocked him. The mimic knocked him into phase 2. What happens if the mimic knocks him into phase? I die. Previous go was a better at the dodges. It's the... I might have an idea. We'll try it once more and then we'll change something and then I'll see how it goes. It would really be nice, considering I've not touched him at this point. Yeah, there we go.
lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Okay.
The grace of gold channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I really want to be able to do this guy by myself. I don't want to summon a person in. I have no idea what to do. Like, I have no... I'm not close, Jade. I appreciate it, but I'm not. There's the mana. Back in phase.
Lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion.
And there's
as
that
shall I.
inappropriate disco. I couldn't figure out why the music was different all of a sudden. Cries while dancing.
Channel me death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Impaler, I don't even know.
The grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm trying to. I don't. That sword is out. It's definitely this one if I'm doing it at all. Pop one of them for the sake of it. Timing on that last step was really good. Okay, reasonable mana, reasonable health going into this first phase. If we can avoid the first giant hit.
I will not suffer.
So he comes down in the middle.
Creature,
how do you
embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
That snake, when he turns into that snake and starts jumping back and forth, his body, his entire head is wider than you can roll. Hi, Sanguine. We are getting our arse handed to us repeatedly. I'm not doing that for free anymore. I told you this. You can dodge it. Am I panicking? I think I'm panicking. It's the I'm rolling too much and then running out of stamina issue. Second phase, immediately get my ass handed to me by a giant snake.
Creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep trying. How are you even supposed to beat that? People have. Mesmerize weak to bleed, rotten, frostbite, so use any of these or even a combination of these weapon-wise. The Bloodhound Fang. I used Frost and it was good. One of the toughest bosses in Elden Ring, including the base game, but like all bosses, there is a way to defeat him. Dodging. Mesmerize weak to bleed, rotten, frostbite, so using any of these in it or even a combination of these is useful. Weapon-wise, the Bloodhound Fang with Blood Flame Blade with the Blood Flame Blade. What's Blood Flame Blade? I have Bloodhound Fang. Blood Flame Blade Elden Ring. Incantation. Oh! Oh. So, I need some points. I need points. Murder money. Yeah. The difficulty. The difficulty. I don't think... is the bird across the gap at that place? Yeah, it's still it's still there. I'm not going to be able to equip the Bloodhound Fang, am I? Fuck is it? Curve sword? There it is. I can equip it? It won't.
Oh, smitten now.
I'm on all the way to 10. Ah, you mother god. Freaking. Oh, I might be able to go buy one of them. Having said that, one sec. Here he is again, Termis Chimken. I suppose you're exploiting that for souls. I suppose you know about exploiting that for souls. It's just as with an AoE spell, it's just as good to kill the guys nearby. The bird is good as if it's got the gold eyes, but if it doesn't get the gold eyes, it's not as quick. I had a blast today. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so we're gonna equip. My new mouse arrived 3 days early. What mouse did you get?
Oh, smitten now.
All the way to 10. All the way to 10. Come on. Nice. All the way to 10. The difficulty is...
Oh, smitten now.
Yeah, if I do this, it's going to be entirely off. That's fine. Death out of V3, it's a wide mouse and feels super snappy. Now I have a finely working middle mouse button that I can press and hold. I personally like the Logitech G600 MMO mouse for all things. Like, literally everything. Okay, I got the teleport down. Can I make... Bloodhound Fang can't be modified to have other affinities. This is buff. Well, first off, it's not the Batmobile-looking mouse. Simplistic and therefore easy to clean. I'm also very familiar with Synapse. Yeah, Synapse I hated when I had it. But I'm, you know, if I am one of those. I had a really bad experience with Synapse. I've talked to other people that have had a really good experience. Depends on the build and seal level if you're running it. You can't. You can't change Bloodhound Fang. Okay. I'm not entirely sure the internet is lying to me. Okay, let's see. Let's have a peek. If I can get close to him. I'm completely unpracticed with this weapon. There it is.
Those stripped of the grace
That's
of gold
it.
shall all meet death. In the embrace of
Playing outdoors, it was
Messmer's
super
flame.
cool. I could really use arc throw as intended. Yeah. That's the badger. Okay. Didn't even notice overclock the 8 hertz. We do this. We do this. We do this. We do this. Do this. Second phase. I know you've gotten into the habit of spamming up, but don't forget you can just hit them with regular attacks.
not
Nah.
suffer.
Decking it, okay.
Lightless creature, embrace
that
thy
fucking health
oblivion,
bar.
as shall I.
One more, mimic, please. Oh, if the mimic hadn't gone down, then it would have had him. I don't care if I don't care if I'm dead when the mimic kills him. I don't care if I'm dead if the mimic kills him. I'm just drinking health potions. What am I doing? I'm invested. I am here for at least a little bit longer. I'm already overdue, but I'm so close. I can go for another 40 minutes at a push. Dead.
O lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
And again. Come on!
The grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
The mimic wants to do what the mimic. It feels sometimes like the mimic really wants to go after I've died, because up until that point they just seem to be hanging out and having a good time.
creature. Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
I have a question. Welcome, Ryan. Are you still in chat? I have a question. Can you stack weapon enchants? Elden Ring. Persistent buffs. Their effects denoted by square borders can be freely stacked. Weapons with special effects, staff and weapon, they replace each other. You can't enchant weapons as an elemental affinity. They do not stack. Never mind.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
I think when we got him down to like a smidge, and I mean a smidge, as we went into that second phase, I think the either I procced or the mimic procced bleed. Does anyone keep count? I gave up with this game a long time ago. This must be, I'm well into double digits. I wanted to do it myself, Wistan. I've been doing so well with the DLC and doing shit myself. And I know it's irrational, and I know nobody's gonna judge me if I don't do it myself. What is my mimic doing up until that point?
In
He's
the
just hanging
embrace
out.
of Messmer's
And then he starts attacking as soon as I'm not there. It's me using the same spell twice by accident.
If the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm resisting the urge just to go respec for this fight, and I really don't want to fall into that trap either.
Of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm gonna do one more, and then we're back for tomorrow. Have you tried bribing him? No. Well, I haven't got anything to give him. He clearly has an overabundance of red hair dye. Just let me heal! I'm alive.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I'm gonna sleep on this one. Look, try next time. I'm trying to Just because we have access to the first try next time. Have access to best spells to kill Elden. I'm reading now. Use that ad. Like, I think I actively have everything I need. Great blood flame lacerations that explode. Like, all the bleeding spells that I have access to aren't... Like, if we're gonna do it, I think we're gonna do it with what we've got. Flasks. Last one, promise. Wish me luck.
If the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
With the grab every time. I was so okay.
Shall all meet death in the embrace of
I think I'm getting
Messmer's
worse.
flame.
I think I need to quit. I think I'm actively getting worse. Yeah, we're gonna sleep on that one. I'm gonna whiz through because we are about to go into an ad break, so this is going to be the quickest ending period from RightBigChimken you've ever freaking seen. If you are still watching me after that shit show of getting just ground to death by Mesmer the Impaler, I really appreciate you for being here this late. I have gone well over my usual time, so never has it been more important for me to say I'm glad you exist. I'm also massively proud of you because you've made it through another Monday. Mondays keep coming and we keep knocking them down, chat. Existence is pretty tough right now. And yeah, existence is pretty tough right now. If all you can do is exist, I don't need you to be here watching my content. I need to reaffirm this all the time. I don't need you to be here all the time if you can't be. I don't need you to be lurking. You know, as long as I know that you're okay and out there living your, like, existing as best as you possibly can, that makes me happy. So please continue to exist as best as you possibly can. And if that is staying in bed all day because you can't physically get out of bed, I see you, I respect that, and hopefully stuff will get better for you very soon. That was like Glad You Exist. I'm proud of you. I'm always proud of you. I don't think I need to say it at this point. We're going to whiz through Fucksgiving. Fucksgiving usually works in two ways. Fucksgiving usually is the thing that you guys give a fuck about. I give a fuck about being able to put Elden Ring down until tomorrow so I can sort of re-engage my thoughts. And then the other side of Fucksgiving is fuck cancer. My partner and I, DollyWhiskers, lost somebody very important to us to cancer in 2023. If you would like to type fuck cancer in chat right now, you will not be caught out by the automod. You will not be penalized in any fashion. It is a vibe that we are putting out onto the internet in 2024. I give a fuck about cool streamers. Am I a cool streamer, Sadler? You know who else is a cool streamer, chat? You know who else is a cool streamer? Go follow Evil Seedlet. Too late. It's too late. It's already started. I give a fuck about trans people and their right to exist. Very true. It's Pride Month for another 5 days. Pride Month for another 5 days. And thank you for helping me do particularly weird and complicated and difficult shit on the internet. Let's raid somebody. Who are we raiding? Labatz is live. I very rarely get to raid Labatz. Let's raid Labatz. Literally the sexiest voice on the internet, except mine. If you are subscribed, offer a raid emote. If you are unsubscribed, take a raid message from chat. And if you would like to do both, I won't hold that against you. Raid Labatz. I will see you same time tomorrow for more of the meat grinder. I'll make a promise right this second. I want to do an hour of attempting to kill that boss myself. If I am still on that boss after a full hour, I will summon somebody in. Because I'm sure there are, but like I didn't look on the floor. I'm sure that there are summoning symbols in that room. I put money on the fact that there are summoning symbols in that room. That's evidence you're recording there, is it? Okay. Give me an hour tomorrow to try. Because I was so close that one run. I'm going to try and do a bit of grinding off stream as well to just sort of like just to figure stuff out. But yeah. I will see you tomorrow, guys. You're raiding Labatz. I have been Chimken, and you have been the best as always. Thank you for the support and thank you for the belief in me, even though I didn't manage to kill the redhead dude. I'll see you tomorrow. I've done this all wrong again. I said all of that, and I've not actually pressed the raid button yet. So there's going to be I'm just awkward. I'm just filling dead air at this point. I'm just speaking until. Okay, bye.